My people, welcome back to the drop. It's another episode here to take you away and to swoop you into the good music. Of course, it's me, your boy Vante, and the side of me is the beautiful Nika B. Today we're talking all about reggae vibes. I'm talking from start to finish, just pure reggae and more
Vante.
reggae.
No. Things we ain't gonna do is that, and you ain't Jamaican.
I just was trying to
You ain't Jamaican.
keep it in character.
Today is extra special. We will be diving into the reggae world today, but Bahamian style.
For sure, it's going to be so much fun. And not only are we talking about reggae vibes, we're talking about how the genre really intertwined with the artists and the music of the Bahamas.
Yeah, you come back home quick.
Buy me.
You had to.
Let's have
You
some
had to.
fun, Nika.
But Vante, we have a producer in studio with us today, and he will be letting us know what it takes to create one of those smooth beats that we hear over the airways.
For sure. We're also going to be talking to our artist of the week, who is going to be bringing those good island reggae vibes to the Drop Studio, and it's going to be so much fun. You know, these viewers should honestly not miss that.
Let the reggae rhythm take you away. The Drop is here to take you into a island reggae feel. You ready, Vante?
I'm ready. You know what? Let's just go to our first video.
Let's take it there.
Kicking it off tonight is a song that is 13 years old. But here's a history fact about it. It actually sits on top of the country's first reggae rhythm, which is the copycat rhythm. Ladies and gentlemen, here's One or I Love You by Bodhi.
I love you. You are the man and my friend, the beginning and end. Yes, it's true. I'm the rays, you're the sun, and we live like one. I love you. You are the man and my friend, the beginning and end. Yes, it's true. I'm the rays, you're the sun, and we move like one. We were meant to be before there was anything that is. They ain't ready for this. Our love is divine, married by the one on high. We fly on cloud nine. Our love reigns supreme. I'm your queen and you're my king. Create a world of human beings with strength, integrity, and the will to succeed. New age, Adam and Eve. I love you. You are the man and my friend, the beginning and end. Yes, it's true. I'm the rays, you're the sun, and we move like one. Although it ain't always perfect between me and you, I vow to be by your side till eternity's through. From hell and high water, rain, hail, and hope. No, I won't go. Put your plots in my negative, we power the streets. Haters with all they got, they still can't defeat. Alone we run 10, thousands will run. They scared of our strength, cause we move like one. I love you. You are the man and my friend, the beginning and end. Yes, it's true. I'm the rays, you're the sun, and we move like one. I love you. You are the man and my friend, the beginning and end. Yes, it's true. I'm the rays, you're the sun, and we move like one. Where your love is incredible. Tears fall from my eyes, touch me, joy is inevitable. When we're apart, your spirit walks by my side. Always together, cause our souls have been tied. I love you. You are the man and my friend, the beginning and end. Yes, it's true. I'm the rays, you're the sun, and we move like one. I have no pride when it comes to you. Gonna be by your side no matter what they do. You play the part, get the job done. I'm only half, put us together, we make one. I love you. You are the man and my friend, the beginning and end. Yes, it's true. I'm the rays, you're the sun, and we move like one. I love you. You are the man and my friend, the beginning and end. Yes, it's true. I'm the rays, you're the sun, and we move like one.
What makes a single? Is it the artist's lyrics, their voice? Is it the instrumental? Is it the engineer or the final mix? Is it photos, videos, or the label backing them? A lot of things happen behind the scenes that make it magical when the song comes to light. All it takes is the first step. So, let's get started.
You're watching The Drop.
Yo, me tired to see poor people that suffer every day, you know. And true job, every day, only one thing on my mind. Tamari tell you so. I gotta make a lot of money and feed my family. 'Cause ain't nobody loves living in poverty. I gotta make a lot of money and help my family. Oh Lord, everybody is depending on me to put food on the table. I'm willing and able to make sure the bills are paid. Living in a Babylon, you've got to be careful. You've got to be financially stable. Although me coming from down in the slum, Mama always tell me, remember me son, who your bless can't be cursed by none. So look to the rising sun. And I gotta make a lot of money and feed my family. 'Cause ain't nobody loves living in poverty. I gotta make a lot of money and help my family. Oh Lord, everybody is depending on me. Facebook, Snapchat, me nah in a that. Every day me busy building up cash. Amazon shipments coming by the stock. If it can't make money, then dash it in the trash. I know what it means to be down in the gutter. No food for yam, pound bread, nah butter. Only Jah, Father up in Zion, and listen when they get to youth utter. I gotta make a lot of money and feed my family. 'Cause ain't nobody loves living in poverty. I gotta make a lot of money and help my family. Oh Lord, everybody is depending on me to put food on the table. I'm willing and able to make sure the bills are paid. Living in a Babylon, you've got to be careful. You've got to be financially stable. Although me coming from down in the slum, Mama always tell me, remember me son, who your bless can't be cursed by none. So look to the rising sun. And I gotta make a lot of money and feed my family. 'Cause ain't nobody loves living in poverty. I gotta make a lot of money and help my family. Oh Lord, everybody is depending on me.
Welcome back to The Drop. That was Tamari, aka Knowledge, with Feed My Family. Now, I'm so excited right now. Sitting in the studio, we're going to take it up a notch. We have sitting in the studio K-Rick. He's also known as Kev, and he's a producer who knows the ins and outs of island reggae and a few other styles of Bahamian music. But of course, we're going to talk to him a little bit about that reggae. And you know, Kev, as you told me to call you, just tell us a little bit about how you got started in music and how you became a producer.
Man, I became a producer back in 2010, and I actually was working at the bank at the time, and I had some time off, and I came by a friend, and he had a recording setup in the East, so he showed me all like the Pro Tools, FL Studio, and that got me into say, okay, well let me start investing in it a little bit, try to test some stuff out, and after that I figured out just by trial and error of what I really want to do, left the bank and went off to school first in Orlando.
Wow.
Got my degree in 2015. Worked in New York for a while, and then I came back home.
It's really like a leap of faith for you.
Yeah, big jump.
Look where you got. I mean, this studio, all of the work, all the talented artists you've been working with for the past few years. How has that been for you?
As hard as ups and downs but it's been rewarding. Coming from, I guess, the states that really have like a strong music industry. Coming home, I got to see a lot more raw talent. Not more raw talent that I said that definitely need some help, definitely need some encouragement. Those, if they don't have the access to quality sound, proper engineering, mixing, mastering, I can get them on that level that'll help them get exposed or recognized by the international stage,
speaking about quality sound, mixing, and engineering, what really makes a good track? How do you know that you have a good track on your hand? And obviously, we're talking about reggae now. I know you just had a big project just a few weeks ago. Tell us a little bit about that. How do you know you got a big track?
Usually, I mean, from my experience, it's just when you just have like all your friends around, musicians around, and you're just vibing, and you just start creating something while everyone just talking, and when you say like everyone just goes silent and have a lot more input, you know, it's like, yeah, you got something. It's just the vibe. That's it. It's more about the vibe.
I feel you. I feel you. I mean, I want to shift it back to reggae now. What are some of the key elements to a reggae track that you need in order for it to be a banger?
Well, I can't say I'm the real expert at reggae, but I guess I am now, because all the time I spend with like a few of my musician friends, you gotta have the organ bubble, gotta have a solid bass line, you gotta have like a rhythm, you know, gotta hit that 2/4 as well, you know, gotta switch up the drums a little bit, even just the sound of it, from your drum selection, sound selection. Yeah, you have to have those elements, but to make it look different and more signature is the way how you still put the groove together. So you're still giving like homage to the groove, but you make giving like different elements and give your personal taste as a producer.
Now, I know you had a big track, and we're going to talk a little bit about that track later on today in our next segment.
Yeah.
But you just produced Tornado by Judah the Lion. Walk us through a little bit about creating that track.
That track was actually created in 2017, and people don't believe it.
I almost said the wrong word.
2017.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was at an old studio on Cable Beach by Willis and Ellis. Used to work there a lot. And I made the beat. It'd be something that his band would actually play to and rehearse to while I was making at the time. And they always want to do something extra with it and stuff like that. But it was like, no, I don't want to do anything on it. This is good vibes. And I had a few artists that were actually supposed to be on the beat itself, but I think they just never followed through. But Judah was one person I came across recently through a mutual friend. And I showed him the beat. And he said, give me some time. Yeah.
And once he said, give you some time, you know what I mean?
I know what I mean. He working. He working from what I was told. Yeah, he working.
Turned out to be a pretty great track.
Yeah. It surprised me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I know you have that track queued up for us. Let's take a little walk through the creation of that track.
Yeah, man, sure thing.
All right, so Kev, firstly, just tell us a little bit about what we're looking at.
All right, so what we're looking at is what in the profession we call stems. So these will be a breakdown of vocals. Even sometimes in the beat, you break down from your drums, even the intricacies of the drums and the instrumentations, sometimes the reverbs, and the things just to help to sweeten up the song, as well as the different takes from the artists, such as their backgrounds, chorus vocals, verse vocals, backgrounds, harmonies, everything like that.
So
that we have here.
Piece by piece of
Yeah.
the song.
Right.
And you could mute everything, you could isolate it or whatever. You could layer it however you like in this, and change the sound and pitch as well in this software.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Show us a little bit of some of that.
Okay, so what I have here, working for Judah for the first time, first things first is to find out the sound what they love. Make sure they voice it, comfortable with their voice, if it works with the beat. So what we do, I would record them on what we call a tracking track. And then I would take his stems down, his vocal takes, and put them all together, consolidate from what the sections he would want to do. So right here, if I play just his backgrounds, this is where he like do a lot of stacking and stuff. So I would play from here. And if you hear in between the different takes he's doing, yes, he has changed his register a little bit, but I still had to do a little more tweaking just to make sure it blends with lows, highs, and mids. So all this, when it comes to entirety, all of that should really be all together when I put them back in the lead vocals. So that's what we're hearing now. So I play from here.
I can hear the different layers of that as well.
Right. So I usually have a vocal, he likes to do a lot of backgrounds, but he likes to save that for like his ad-libs and harmonies, and I encourage them to actually just do a little bit of what we call stacking, just to give a little body to the vocal, just to enhance it up. Right there. So you can actually feel it and hear it. So as the song evolves, you're getting deeper and deeper, you're getting pulled into the song and what the message is trying to bring out. Right.
Now let's talk a little bit about the actual track itself.
Right.
And building that to like the drums, the bass, I know you talk about that organ bunks or bunks organ.
The bubble.
Bubble organ.
Yeah, the
I was this close.
bubble is the main thing.
Right.
So what I have here, I wanted to actually break down the stems a little more further, basically track outs, but he liked the elements that I had already. He didn't really want me to change anything around too much. So basically, if I could play from the instrument bus here, you can actually hear the little bubble organ in the mix.
I hear. Yeah.
So that's a ukulele,
Yeah.
and that ukulele sound was actually from a sample thing I remember got from a friend at Full Sail. And I was going through some old, school files, and I came across it. So I was like, it coming out like reggae feel.
Yeah.
So I wanted to play on it a little bit, And if you actually hear the bubble,
Yeah.
yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
So
That's
catching a little
staple in
piece.
the reggae music,
Yeah.
sure.
So I had to get that bubble, and then next thing was just getting like the old school reggae dub bass. So this one I had this bass here.
Oh.
Yeah, just take back the old 90s dub,
Yeah.
and just give it a little pocket to breathe.
Oh yeah.
And then I kind of mix up with some trap drums in the mix. So if I put these on here,
And you talk about adding your own style to the
Right.
song once you have those key features.
right? Because I never heard it like really at that time when I made like 2017. I never really heard like any reggae songs that really had like some trap element into it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me try something that's a fusion.
It feels like new age.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I had added this like little guitar part, but what's so funny is not a guitar. It's actually an instrument called a clavinet, what Stevie Wonder used to use. And I kind of stretched it out, put some distortion on it. So I made it sound like it was a guitar because I don't know how to play the guitar. So I had to use the keyboard and mess around with it a little bit,
Right.
see how everything is going with that. So, and then we have, if you just put everything back together with all the hats, you get like the full groove. Yeah, so everything sounds like that, like swing, that bounce now.
I could tell why he would jump on this because it sounds very Judah Lion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Judah the Lion.
Yeah. With the whistles and everything, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I mean,
So, yeah.
and then how long did this really take you to really put together?
The beat itself or this entire song?
I mean the entire song.
The beat took me about a day because there were so many ideas I had in my head. I just had to try to simplify it a little bit. When it comes to working with Judah, it is not long at all. Like if he says he just needs time, like he give him like 2 days. And then he'll come in that same day and he'll lay everything out and he'll listen to it and he'll say, just give me a bounce of it, let me listen back for another 2 days.
Wow.
And he's like, okay, go ahead and start doing what you gotta do.
And then the master and mixing process though, how long does that take?
Mastering and mixing process, in my early years, it would take me a little while. But I guess as you get more senior in the field and stuff like that, you actually, there's a thing where you mix as you go, kind of, in a sense. So you already set up what we call like a vocal chain.
Yeah.
So as you start to tweak it as they record, they already start meshing with the beat. So one thing you have to do is now take out like your breaths, pops and clicks, lip smacks. A lot of that get in the mix, like
It's
lip
cleaning when you're
smacks.
cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta just like clean up everything around like that. And then you just get all your nice compression, your EQs, your DS, and just to make sure they actually fit properly, And then there's different styles of EQs that you use just to make sure that their tone actually blends with the beat and for them to feel, that say, okay, I actually now have a complete song and I'm proud of.
Right.
And you can just do what you have to do just to make me sound like, I got a whole new hot record ready to come out.
Yeah. But I guess with final time, let's just hear it all together.
Yeah, sure thing.
Classic whistle though. What are you doing? This nigga.
Yeah, that's one of his background. See, like, these do a lot of that, Make sure he could get a lot of his Judah elements in it. Yeah.
That's dope.
I try my best. I do what I can.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, well, that's what you call it, going beyond the beat. Actually talking about how we started a track and going straight to its completion. I gotta say thank you so much to K Wright or Kev. Thank you so much for joining us in the Drop Studio. But ladies and gentlemen, you probably already know now, but our artist of the week is Judah the Lion. He is sitting with Nika right on the other side of the screen.
What's trending? Lifestyles in the afternoon. What's trending? Lifestyles in the afternoon.
What's trending? Lifestyles in the afternoon.
What's trending? Lifestyles in the afternoon. What's trending? Lifestyles in the afternoon.
What's trending? Lifestyles in the afternoon. Coming this fall on the ZNS Network.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we have in studio with us the incredibly talented Judah the Lion. Welcome to the Drop, Judah.
Pleasure to be here.
So, Judah, tell us, your music brings such a fresh musical vibe to the reggae scene. Tell us what inspired your sound. What was behind that?
Every artist when you think of reggae, they inspired me, like Sizzla, Bob Marley, all artists that work with Don Corleone and the rhythm explosion back in like the early 2000s. It's just their style of singing really, like I feel like I could relate to it more than other styles of singing. Like
right.
So it just felt like it just inspired me to give it a try and just been on that wave ever since.
And you just had something, released about 2 weeks ago. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, it's a song called Tornado, produced by K Wright of OEU Studios, where we are today. Right in this very room is where I wrote this track and recorded a music video shot by Tony Williams of Full Court Films. Yeah, it's a vibe. People really enjoying this one.
So now I realize we had a 2-for-1 special tonight. Producer and artist in studio with us. So tell us, what advice would you give to an upcoming artist who wants to get into the music industry?
I would say the hardest part is the start, like just get it started in whatever way you feel inspired to, like whatever your inspiration is, if you're a producer, if you're an artist, if you're a writer, just literally do the work of creating the art and lean into what you feel is individualistic about yourself. Like,
right.
I think what people appreciate about me and my art is like it's an extension of who I am as a person, and I could be no other person than who I am. You know what I mean? So lean into what makes you you, and you'll find like spirits and people who just inspired by that. And so I feel like just lean into who you are.
Right. So when you go to make music, what's your thought process behind all of that?
It's crazy. It's each song is different. The melody really hits first most of the time. I'm melody based and not really lyric based. Sometimes the lyrics come first, but my thought process is always the melody. I feel like if it catches me, it'll catch others. So it's like a catchy rhythm, catchy melody is like the foundation of all my music.
And do most of your songs have meaning behind it? Are you storytelling? What's going on?
Sometimes it's like it's really just getting off. Sometimes it's like it's really serious. It depends on like your mood. It's like like I said, my music is an extension of my personality. Sometimes I'm serious. Sometimes I'm lighthearted. Sometimes I'm sad. Sometimes I'm happy. So each song captures a different moment. I feel like as a listener, it gives me more access to different types of listeners. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like some people just like to switch it up. Some people like a certain vibe. So like I'll have a series of songs on different waves. Like I'll have a series of happy songs, a series of sad songs, a series of love songs, a series of breakup songs.
All right, Judah, so we're playing games today. Not that kind of game, but we can play a game today, all right? So the game is called Song Association. I am going to give you 5 words, and you have to come up with a song that has that word in it. You have 10 seconds. Are you ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Let's see what I got.
All right, the first word is ready.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Ooh. Second song, nothing.
I can do nothing if you want to leave.
You.
You. I baked that up just now. I lose the one.
All right, number 4, crazy.
You must be crazy.
Okay, we getting the CeeLo Green.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, Bahamas.
Bahamas. something, Bahamas. You know, shout out your boy.
I think we know what song it is. We know what song it is.
You know the one.
Okay, Judah, so thank you so much for joining us on The Drop, and I'm going to let you take us to the next video.
Without further ado, this one is called Tornado. Watch them spin like a tornado. In the my laughing. Do enjoy.
I'm Kim, an all-around busy person, but I'm also a foodie. Bahamian food is a delightful fusion of flavors and techniques passed down and over time has evolved into unique and delicious meals. It takes simple ingredients and it turns into something special. So if you're a foodie like me and don't like spending all day in the kitchen, but want great food, fast, simple, and tasty, then join me as we dish it up.
And with that, it's a wrap. We certainly had a lot of fun here tonight, but thank you for joining us on The Drop, where the rhythms never stop and the music keeps flowing. I'm your boy Vontae.
And I'm your girl Nika B. Thanks for vibing with us on The Drop.
Yourself, Judith. Well, hey.
Let's go back to that. We gotta give you another couple. But now we're gonna continue on with the show. That don't make no damn sense.